So last weekend, my cousin texts me, "You have to come to Aunt Linda's Masterpiece Gallery tomorrow." Now, Aunt Linda is the kind of person who still refers to yoga pants as fancy sweatpants and thinks TikTok is a kind of clock, so her sudden leap into the world of fine art was pretty intriguing. Turns out she'd enrolled in one of those paint and sip classes, you know, the ones where you swirl a brush in one hand and a Merlot in the other, pretending you're Monet on a bender. When I got there, the living room looked like a vineyard exploded. There were empty wine bottles everywhere, and Aunt Linda was standing over her canvas looking simultaneously proud and sticky. Her shirt was stained in a way that would make Jackson Pollock jealous, and her painting, well, let's just say the rolling hills of Tuscany looked more like someone spilled grape juice during an earthquake. She beamed, saying, "I love how the red really pops, don't you?" The weird part started when she showed me her cleaning station, a mason jar filled with Pinot Noir, foaming slightly with paint residue. Apparently, Aunt Linda thought the wine was just an alternative to water for rinsing her brushes. "It really gets the acrylics off," she said, swirling a brush in what was probably a $30 bottle. I asked where the actual drinking wine was, and she pointed to the tap. "I didn't want to get the paints mixed up with the beverages," she explained, which is how I ended up sipping tap water while the dog lapped up a suspiciously purple puddle. By the end of the night, we had one tipsy schnauzer, an abstract masterpiece that would make a sommelier weep, and Aunt Linda proudly announcing that her shirt was now a 2022 vintage blend. Let's just say, if you ever get invited to her next paint and sip, bring your own wine, and maybe a smock. Otherwise, you might end up with a Cabernet canvas and a Merlot memoir of your own.